So they still didn't call you today?
No.
That's
And I was
bullshit.
so pissed off, I was just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm not even gonna fucking call him today. But I was really, really fucking hoping to fucking be working today, and yeah, that didn't fucking happen. But I was
Oh
really,
shit.
really fucking hoping to fucking.
Yeah, like I'm 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 sad they didn't call you back. Like that's some bullshit. What's up, Zach? Hey, Goji. Hello, me. I hear me over there. Yeah, like I meant to put now with 100% less Benji, but instead it just says 100% less Benji. It's like whatever. See if we can get into something.
But yeah, we were getting into game after game this morning.
Explain the situation to you. What situation, Goji? Yeah, I saw that. Like, I watched y'all while I was getting dressed. Then, when I got to work, I had, like 10 minutes to sit, so I watched y'all a little bit more.
Mm.
And then, I caught some more of it when I was on lunch. But I still hadn't watched the whole thing. There's just too much of that.
But yeah, it took forever for F-13 to load, so we jumped over to Dead by Daylight. And
Mm-hmm.
we were getting in game after game. Like, I barely had time enough to smoke a damn cigarette in between matches.
Yeah, like, uh, you know how much I love this game. And how much more I like it over F-13, right?
Mm.
I even offered to play F-13 with Benji tonight, but nope. Oh, which conversation did you come in on? Because it might have been important. Because it was either the wheel that fell off the lawnmower or that we're both upset that Denny's didn't call TK back.
Yeah.
You should call him tomorrow and be like, yo, what the fuck? But
Yeah.
maybe not in those words if you still want to work together.
Yeah. Yeah, because, um, yeah, I called him yesterday because they didn't call me. And, you know, he was like, all right, let me get your number and I'll call you right back. And I was like, all right, cool. You know, that was at like 4 o'clock. 5 o'clock rolls around, no call. Six
Yeah.
o'clock rolls around, that's dinner time. So I wasn't expecting a call then. And the guy I'm supposed to talk to is the guy I was talking to at 4, but he had been there since 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah, he
So
wasn't going to stick
I
around
just,
much longer.
yeah, I brushed it off as, you know, okay, he forgot about it, you know, he's tired. Cool, whatever. Today's a fresh day, no fucking phone call.
I bet he forgot. Like, I'd call him again tomorrow and be like, hey, somebody was supposed to call me back and didn't. Like, pester the shit out of them until they fucking give you a job. I got a job at a gas station once because I walked up to it. Like, I didn't have a car. And it was
Mm,
right by my apartment that I lived at. So every day I'd walk up there and ask if they were hiring. And I'd give them my
yeah.
number every time. And finally they called me. It's like, hey, we have a spot. Come get it. Then leave us alone. And then the good manager left, and I had this horrible woman. God, she was lazy and mean. I ended up rage quitting. That was the most
Yeah.
satisfying thing. It was to the point where like she did something that really pissed me off. So I
Mm,
took. We all had keys, and it looked like a whoop whoop for a car.
mm.
You know what I mean by that? I can't think of the words, and noise is what I'm using. But it
Yeah.
was an alarm that would call the police for us if we were ever in trouble. So I
Mm,
snapped that off my neck, threw it across the gas station, down the
mm.
hallway in the back, ripped my shirt off like the Incredible Hulk, balled it up, threw it in her face, and walked out.
Mm.
It's the most satisfying quit I've ever done.
Yeah, I had a gas station story about, what was it, about 6 years ago. Fucking, went into a gas station when it was being taken over, but before it was taken over, I was hired.
Yeah.
So the company that was taking it over had to automatically hire me because I was already working there, and they had to hire me in at the same pay. The managers they ended up bringing in were just like that, complete and utter fucking douchebags.
Ugh.
So fucking, I was just like working third shift, sitting there busting my ass, and like the night before I quit, I had happened to be robbed,
Oh,
and
jeez.
so after that, they were asking me all kinds of questions and shit like that, and I'm like, yeah, this is what happened. It's on the fucking tape. You can watch the fucking tape, you know. And they tried saying it was one of my friends or some shit
Oh,
like that.
Jesus.
And I was like, on the phone with my fucking manager trying to ring up customers and shit. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm done. And I fucking kicked all the customers out. I fucking locked the goddamn doors. Uh, Picked up a case of fucking beer, a couple packs of smokes, left like $60 on the fucking counter, and went out the fucking back door. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I am done.
Right. Yeah, no, I was the closer too. Like we closed up I think at midnight, maybe a little later, I can't remember. But yeah, that was my shift. And I didn't get robbed, but I had a shortchange artist come through. And I
Uh,
was on the phone with somebody when it happened, and I hung up the phone to pay attention to what I was doing because I didn't realize, and it didn't hit me until after that I'm like, that seemed fucking weird. Wait a minute. Like, I'm already not great at math, and just, no. Like, I've learned my lesson. Like, I learned from that. I'm like, no, I know this game. Like, we had a girl where I'm working now who, God, just after Christmas, maybe beginning of this year, I can't remember. But,
mm,
I was at my register and I was watching her, and this guy was like doing a bunch of like he just seemed shady. He was doing something. So I walked over
mm,
there like I was going to help her bag, and I stood by while she broke a 20 for him and did something else.
mm.
And I was like, oh shit, that's exactly what just happened. So I was like, hey, sweetheart, go get on my register for a minute. I'm going to stay over here. And I rang for a manager, and the manager came and counted down the drawer, and he shortchanged her for $250.
Oh,
She was heartbroken. She's like, I can't believe it. I can't. It's like, look, that's their whole thing. They want you
yeah,
to like they want to confuse you, and that's how they do it. It's not your
yeah,
fault. But now like you've learned for next time what to look out for. That's why I came over because I had a feeling. And the minute I showed up, he's like, yeah, okay, break this 20. All right, I'll see you later. Like he
yeah.
left because he was like, oh, this bitch knows what's up.
Mm.
But there was a time I worked security. I don't know that I do, but you told me that you got fired because wait, no, maybe you didn't, Goji. Tell me again, just in case. But I did security at Walmart, but it was through a company. It wasn't through Walmart. Like basically, I drove around in a car in their parking lot for like 12 hours a day.
Mm.
Like one post, I worked. God, I did two 24-hour shifts in a row because they didn't have anybody out there. And it's
Oh,
highly illegal, but damn it, the pay was fucking sweet. I got
yeah.
overtime by the ass load until they got more people out there. But I had to change posts because I did my job too well. That
Mm.
they were under construction, going from a regular Walmart turning into a super Walmart, and they had
Uh,
all kinds of different crews in there doing the remodel. And
uh,
I made it my business to learn everybody who was normal, who came in, who was a regular. I would check their shit on the way out. And they all knew me. Like we had a rapport, so it'd be like, "Here, Jen," and they'd open their bags and let me look at it on their way out.
mm.
And I knew what crew was going to be where during the day. I'd be like, "Hey, Tony, where y'all going to be?" "Oh, we're going to be over by the new freezers." It's like, "Cool, okay,
Yeah,
thanks." So if anybody came through and needed to know, where somebody was or what they were doing, I could be like, "Hey, Tony's here. This other guy's over there. The plumbers are doing this." And they had a corporate lady come down and she saw me interacting with the construction workers. She's like, "Oh, well, you're too friendly with them. How do I know that you're not helping them steal things?" I'm like, "Because I do my job.
Jesus.
Like I'm looking
Yeah.
through their bags every day, and like I was on a post where nothing was happening. Nobody was coming in and out of the door. And I saw this trail of ants on the ground. So I was looking at it, kind of following it with my eyes, trying to see where they were coming or going. And she walked out and goes, "Are you asleep?" I'm like, "No, I'm not asleep. I was looking at this trail of ants. Nobody's come in or out. I'm just sitting here. I'm doing my job." So
Yeah.
I got pulled from that post because of all the complaints. And I explained to my manager, like, what was up. And he goes, "No, I agree. Like, you did an excellent job there. Like, the foreman, the gold hat construction guy over the entire fucking shebang there called my boss just to let her know that oh damn it, to let her know that you know, nothing that that lady said, like, I shouldn't be in trouble because it wasn't my fault, and how good of a job I did, that if he had a spot anywhere that he would give it to me. But yeah, so after that I got moved to a different post, all of that just for this story. And I'd roll around the parking lot all night, like, and I would switch it up. Like, I'd play games with myself, like, with where I should go in the parking lot. And, you know, just circles, and we had one of those gas stations, like a Mr. Mercury. And I'd go and circle around that all night, you know, and behind the building, making sure nobody was anywhere they shouldn't be, you know, all this, and just, it's boring as shit. I drove around in a car all fucking night, 12 hours, drove around in a car.
No.
So the next morning, like, I knew all the people who worked at the gas station, too. And the manager was super friendly and everything, and I was driving by there, and it was almost the end of my shift, and I saw that, like, the pumps weren't on, the lights weren't on, like, all kinds of shit. So I was like, I wonder if they're having problems. So I stopped for a second, and she came to the door. I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?" She's like, "Oh, we're having problems. But, you know, it's nothing you can help with, so why don't you go ahead and go home? I know it's almost the end of your shift." I'm like, "You sure? Can I get something? Like, maybe the manager or something?" He's like, No, that's fine. Just go ahead and go. Like, really? I mean, if nothing's working, like, you know, you need me to stick around or something just in case? She's like, "No, like, go. Just go." I'm like, "All right." So I left, and the next day I came to work, and I was circling by the gas station. They were still open. And one of the guys who worked there, who recognized me, ran out and, like, stopped me and said, "Hey, did you hear?" I'm like, "Did I hear what?" It's like, "We were robbed this morning." I'm like, "What the fuck? I was over here. When did it happen?" "While you were here. That somebody had shimmied the lock in the storage room and was hiding in there. And when she went to go do the cigarette count and bring some shit out, he got her with a gun, made her go into the main booth, and was, like, robbing everything in the booth. And said I pulled up in the middle of that. And he said that if she didn't get rid of her, or didn't get rid of me, that he'd shoot us both."
Wow.
I'm like, "Holy shit, that's crazy." Fired because somebody said you were prejudiced against long hair guys. Yeah, you told me that. Yeah, that is fucking bullshit.
But yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Smuggling the tablet. Yeah, I have trouble, like, getting on a day schedule. Like, I can do it for a little while, but eventually I'll just slip right back out of it, just because, like, right out of high school, I was night shift. Like, I worked at a bar, night shift. I worked at one of the chemical plants out there. I was night shift security. Then I was night shift security somewhere else, and then another place. Like, it's been nothing but, then Denny's. I was overnights. Like, everywhere I've ever fucking worked, it's been late night shifts. Hey, William. Like, I sleep fine during the day. Like, I took a badass nap today.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, after I dropped out of high school and got my GED and shit, I went to work for McDonald's. I was like 15 or some shit.
Yeah.
And all my friends that I was living with, because we were living with a married couple that were our friends, they were like in their, I want to say, mid to late 20s.
Yeah.
And the wife would take me to work every day because she worked, you know, mornings as well. So I would work at McDonald's, and by the time I'd get home, you know, my buddy and the husband would go off to work.
Yeah.
And it started getting to the point to where the husband thought I was sleeping with the wife,
Oh, Jesus.
and they ended up kicking me out. And it was, oh yeah, it was a horrible fucking mess. But
It's so fucked up. It's like just because I got an
that was,
opposite schedule. Do you know how tired I am?
yeah,
I'm too
yeah.
tired for any of that.
But, at the same time, I'd sit there and party with them as long as I could. And I was cool with all of them. But at the same time, it was like 9 chances out of 10, it was usually me and the wife just hanging out,
Yeah.
bullshitting while they went out and fucking worked and fucking went out and, fucking partied. It
Mm-hmm.
was always me and her that were, in the house at the same time. And it's like, well,
If you
hello,
didn't leave so much.
you can stay home with your wife. You know that, right?
Yeah, you don't have to go out. I'm gonna back out and have you invite me.
All right.
Maybe that'll do something different. Okay. Yeah, work, William. It was work. I spent 2 hours in the dairy, 2 hours on register. Like I did it all today. And then I got my section done. They wanted me to finish my section and then break down a pallet, but I got done with my section with like 15 minutes to spare, and I was like, hey, I can start it, but he's like, oh no, don't worry about it, we got somebody else to do it. I was like, so can I go? He's like, yeah, go ahead. I was like, sweet. So I burnt ass out of there at like 10:45. Texted Benji that I hope I'm haunting his fucking dreams tonight. Fall asleep on me. Tomorrow I think I'm 4 to close, so Jesus. Like I won't see y'all again until like Wednesday. Well, Sunday, she changed my schedule on Sunday, so I should be out early on Sunday. I just have to look and see what it is. In fact, we're not doing anything. I'll go look at it. Oh, let's see.
Yeah, I'm pushing for the 3 to 11 shift, but either way, if I work the overnight shift or the 3 to 11,
Oh, holy crap.
I'm not gonna either see my family or not see you guys or my family.
Right. So yeah, tomorrow I'm working 5 to close. Then I'm working 1:30 to 9:30. 4 to close. Oh, am I off Tuesday? Fucking sweet. I'm off Tuesday, off Wednesday. 4 to close Thursday. 12 to 8 Friday. That's nice. 3:30 to close on Saturday and 4 to close on Sunday. Yeah, like I really want to talk to her about not closing like all the time. Like I've been there. October will make a year, and I'm just like, man, like I'm getting burnt out of all these closing shifts. Can I just have a nice, comfy mid shift for a little while? Like 1 to 9. Let me have a 1 to 9.
Ultra, if you can make the boo hag next to your bucket, let me know. I want to try it out.
Yeah, just draw it. Just draw it in the dirt. Like, I was thinking about that on the way home. I was like, I want to get a boo hag trap on my ankle. But then I'm like,
Because
nah.
I will literally dig a fucking hole that will refill itself after somebody passes it with a motion sensor.
Oh, that'd be amazing. So there's a Vine that, do you know what Drag Race is? RuPaul's Drag Race?
Yes.
Do you watch it?
No, but I've heard about it,
Oh,
and
okay.
a lot of my gay friends talk about it.
You just got my hopes up. Like, that's my jam. But there was a year where do you know who Violet Chachki is?
Mm,
It doesn't matter. Her season.
Sounds familiar.
Like the first one, like the first challenge was they had to make an outfit that I think changed or something like that. Like it was 2 outfits in one. And somebody made a Vine out of it. Oh, fuck. Hang on. Let me see if I can see it. Let me see if I can see it. Let me see if I can find it, and I'll send it to you so I can explain what's happened to me today. C-H-A-C-K-E. No, C-H-K-I. Why did I say E? Vine.
This game is so broken at night.
Okay, here it is. Copy link text. And I'm gonna text it to you. Oh, I love Drag Race. Latrice Royale is my spirit animal. Also, Shangela was robbed in All Stars 3.
Put it back out of the stream to watch it.
Oh, that's fine. We're not doing anything.
Why not?
You tell me. This fucking broke-ass game, apparently whenever I get home and want to play, it's going to take an hour.
Like, I closed the stream, opened my messages, and yeah, it's just taking me to YouTube.
Oh, damn it. Alright, hang on.
There was no stream to it.
Oh, that's because, yeah, I gotcha. Let me load it in my there we go. Share to message plus to TK. There we go. There it is. Let me get my stream back up and going. There we go. Oh, I like Skin Wars too. I don't really watch it like when it's on, but I watch it when it's on Netflix.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Did you hear the music with it though?
No, I gotta.
Yeah, you gotta turn that up because that's the whole point of what I'm trying to tell you. Because it's like going from Halloween right into Christmas. So like, for this whole like...
Okay. I had to
So
take
like...
my headset off to hear it.
All this evening, like, I've been walking around like, holy crap, it's Christmas! And I know that's not the song, but that's just what's happened. But, like, during Christmas time, the spooky, scary skeleton song gets stuck in my head, and I'm like, holly jolly Santa Claus and all his merry elves.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I didn't mind Ink Master either, but, like, Jesus, they like to fight about shit. Damn it. Are we gonna play?
I doubt it. This is probably going to end up being a bullshit stream to where we just chat because
That's
there
fine.
is no game.
I'm cool with that. Like, I'll chat with you. It's like the interview show. What's your favorite? I thought you said Sprite, and I was like, what? That's not a color. What's your favorite color? Triscuits.
There was a game me and my buddies used to play back in the day. Like, back before we were friends.
Yeah.
And, it was basically getting to know somebody that was in our group that you didn't know at the time.
Yeah.
So you were pretty much stuck with that person like all night. And you got to each other ask each other questions all night.
Yep.
But
Hang
we
on,
got a game
cut
going.
off my... I got so excited I choked on my e-cigarette. And now my nose is stuffed. What the hell, buddy? Ugh. So, hey Ava. Damn it. I don't even remember what I was gonna say, but yeah, that's cool. It's like, holy shit, we're in a game. We need one more person.
Yeah.
Don't disconnect. Don't disconnect. Why are you dressed up like a spaceman, David? What's that gonna hide you from? What? Like his face? Oh, fuck. Alright. Oh, thank you, Goji. Try this again. I'll invite you this time.
Alright.
So, your favorite color, what it is. And Sprite isn't an answer.
Cross between turquoise and teal.
Oh.
Like, I love the fucking Miami Dolphin green.
Okay. My hair's been that color for quite some time now. Don't give a fuck, it's Christmas. Turquoise. But, I like green. Like, the louder or the uglier, the better for me. Like, growing up, we had this fridge, man. This fridge was a beast. Like, it lasted... God, it was still going when my parents moved away. And I remember it from when I was little. But, they got it from a scratch and dent store. Like, I think it was part of Sears. But it was avocado green.
Ooh.
And it was amazing.
Alright, my turn.
But Sublime. Sublime's my favorite.
What's the youngest age you can remember? Like, have a actual vivid fucking memory of the age.
I remember when I was in preschool, like, I can remember the nightmares I had in preschool. And I remember, I fell on the jungle gym and bruised my teeth. Mike Blue Hair thanks to my dad? Oh, Mike Blue Hair. Okay. Thanks to your dad. Okay. Hang on. I'm trying to think, like, is there any far back? Like, I can remember my first anxiety attack on my 6th birthday.
Because, like, for me, my parents have this picture of me looking out a snowy window. And I could have swore we lived in California the whole frickin' time. I mean, unless we were visiting relatives or some shit. But they swear up and down it's me. And I'm like, no, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I also remember flying in an airplane when I was really young. And my parents said I've never flown in an airplane whatsoever. At that, like, age. Because I remember it was, like, about 5 or 6.
Yeah. I can't remember how old I was, but I spent the summer with my grandmother in Mississippi. And I flew home by myself, and I remember that. Like, I didn't have a problem with it when I was little, but now I hate flying. Like, it hurts my head and my ears so much. Like, I'm so sensitive to like, barometric pressure changes and altitude changes. Like, if we drive up a mountain here, like, it's not even really, like, you can't tell that you're driving up a mountain, but I can. Like, the inside of my fucking face hurts. It's like, we're going up somewhere, aren't we? It's like, yes! Stop that, you damn witch! Oh, goodness. Did he get out quickly, Goji? Let's see. Thinking.
It's Goji's question.
Oh, yeah, Goji. Question time. Your turn. Ask a question. We'll answer it. Oh, Jesus. I want to buy you all the rabbit feet.
Damn, Goji.
And all the Lucky Charms marshmallows, because that'll make you happy even if it doesn't bring you lunch. Bring you lunch, not luck.
Bring your lunch.
Jesus. I can't talk tonight, guys. Can't talk tonight.
I'll feel you there, Goji.
Word. Like I said, I've always told you, we all got our own shit. Did I ever tell you about the time that I was almost trampled to death by a horse?
Me, no.
Yay! That's a new story. I was, thinking about that earlier. But yeah, Goji, if you got a question, shoot. Oh, Jesus. That's scary, too. But, yeah, so... Most embarrassing moment in school. I can't...
Okay, I got this one.
Okay, you should go for it.
It was, I want to say it was the same year I dropped out of high school. I was, fucking around with, friends of mine, and in our school we had, stone desks, or stone tables.
Yeah.
And you know how when you walk up behind somebody and you fucking stick your knee behind their knee and it makes them fucking drop like no other?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I call that dead leg.
Yeah, that happened to me. And when I like fell, somehow my fucking front two teeth landed on the fucking stone desk.
Ouch.
And it busted them out.
Damn it.
So I was walking around for God knows how long because I didn't get it fixed until the military.
Oh, no. I'm trying to think. Like, I can't... Like, I don't have any that stick out, but I remember, being embarrassed. We had a couple of girls get killed in a car wreck. And, in between, like, first and second period, we had to go to homeroom. And homeroom could be anywhere, which was dumb as hell, because my homeroom was, like, all the way across the fucking high school. And,
yeah, I hated that shit.
Yeah, I had a MP3 player and everything. So I'm in there, like, just jamming to my MP3 player, not paying attention to, like, we had something they called Channel 1, where it was, like, shitty, like, generic news about, like, oh, this book is out, and blah, 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 look at this duck pond, and... You know, then at the end we would have our own, like, air quotes, reporters for the school talk about, like, what was coming up and whatnot. And I didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
So I was listening to my headphones, just, like, getting it. And I said something really loud. The teacher was, like giving me the stink face, and everybody else was all looking. I'm like, what? It's like, have some respect. And then I hear it, like, thanks for the moment of silence for whatever her name was. I'm like, oh, shit. My absolute bad, guys.
Yeah.
But it's not as bad, like... I remember, like, it's funny now, but, when I was in 10th grade, I think, we had to put my childhood dog to sleep. And, I thought I was in trouble because my friend's birthday party was the night before. And my parents told me I couldn't go, but I went anyway. And when I got home, like, I knew I was going to be in trouble, so I was waiting for it. It's like, well, we're putting her down tomorrow. And I'm like, I didn't mean it. Like, I won't go. She's like, no, it's not because of that. It's, you know, it's time because, you know, she had bad cancer and everything. But, the next day, I went to school and I was just bawling my face off because, you know, they're putting my dog to sleep. And one of my good friends came up to me. It's like, damn, whose dog died? I'm like, oh my God. But, like, I had the shittiest time in this class that I was taking. And the teacher always picked on me and gave me detentions and everything. And because I had to come from, like, we had, ROTC was pretty much off campus. And I had to go all the way from off campus across the school up to the top floor of the building that was right there in the very front of the school. So I was always late. I didn't even have time to pee. And she'd never let us leave class. So, I showed up late again. She you know, I always argued with her. She's like, that's a detention. I'm like, that's fine. And every question we worked on that day involved dog food and pet shops and shit. So I'm just quietly crying through her entire fucking class. And at
Mm.
lunchtime, she's like, what's wrong with you today? It's like, they put my dog to sleep this morning. I just want to be left alone. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And she ripped up my detention and shit and left me alone the rest of the year. I'm like, yay. Thanks, dog. Oh, Jesus, Goji.
Yeah.
But, oh, I was going to tell you about me getting stomped to death. Well, almost, because obviously. I've been a ghost the whole time.
I was behind you the whole time.
The phone call's coming from inside the house. So, I used to ride horses competitively. We did, what they called endurance riding. Where it was like 25, 50, or 100 miles. Sometimes they do like a 75 or a 35. And Athens, Texas, there's a Boy Scout ranch out there. Athens, Texas is nuts, by the way. Like, there's some kind of like satanic conspiracy theory or something. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, Goji. But yeah, so there's a Boy Scout ranch out there, and a close friend of ours who we used to go to all the rides with was putting on her own ride, so we went to it. So for 2 weeks straight, it rained here, and it cleared up just in time for the ride. So it's me, my mom, some close friends of ours, and another close friend who we saw every ride. Like, her dad was the vet. Like, you go out and do loops, and in between loops, you have to go for a vet check because they want to make sure your horse is okay before they okay you to go back out and do more. So her dad was the vet, so she always rode with us if he was working because, you know, we were all friends. So, it was my mom, Tara, Jenny, the vet's daughter, and me. And, we went around, this corner. Like, we're the last ones out because we do the shortest distance. So, we headed out, and, we had ridden for a while, and we came around this corner where the minute we turned, like, I see Tara and her horse go down. I see my mom tuck and then roll down a hill when her horse fell down. And I was the last one in. I don't even know where Jenny was at this point. But I was the last one in because I had to stop to use my inhaler because, like, forest, all the pollen and shit, so I hit my inhaler. And I come around the corner, and there's a horse that they're trying to get out of a quicksand pit by this tree that's going into shock and, like, giving up. And then there's, like, all these horses running loose with the Boy Scouts catching them and tying them to trees and stuff. And I'm just like, holy shit, what's happening here? So I get off my horse. I catch Tara's horse. Mom's horse is still standing there because she's my horse's buddy. And, we, you know, Tara broke her bridle. And, Mom pulled something when she tucked and rolled. And I think her horse did too when she fell. But, we fixed Tara's bridle and everything, and, we're standing there like we don't know what to do because there's quicksand fucking everywhere. Like, nowhere is safe. Because all the groups that went out before us, like, it was just like a crust of solid ground on top of the quicksand. So everybody who went out before us broke through that crust, so now all the, limited distance riders are getting stuck in this quicksand.
Ooh.
So, we're trying to figure out a way to get out when this dude just comes, like, running up. He's like, hey, y'all need out. Let me tell you, there's a cattle trail that goes down right here. It'll take you to an asphalt road, and you can follow that all the way back up to camp. And we had been looking for, there was another guy who did limited distance like we did, who lived in our hometown. And we'd always wanted to track him down. I'm like, wait a minute, what's your name? And he said the name. I'm like, we've been looking for you. So that was weird. We ran into the guy. So, we're going down this cow trail. It's my mom in front of me with her horse. We're leading our horses out because it's a thin trail. And we're afraid if we get back on, you know, shit's gonna happen. So I'm leading my horse. Tara and her horse are behind me, and Jenny's in the back. And we're walking down, heading towards the road. It's, I don't know, a good, like, 100 yards, maybe? Or maybe it's 100 feet. I'm bad with distance. It was a ways, but it wasn't long. But it just wasn't right there. So, Mom's horse stops for a second because I think there was something over the path that startled her or whatever, so she stops. My horse stops. Tara's horse doesn't. He bumps into my horse and that spooks him, so he rears up. He twists to the side and catches my head with his foot on the way down, and we both get pulled into this quicksand pit in the ditch on the side. And I end up underneath this horse while he's like freaking out and struggling and thrashing up and down and stuff. And I'm just like, oh, so this is how I'm gonna die. Gotcha. And at one point I feel my neck tug to the side. I can hear my friend calling her horse's name, my mom calling my name, and I don't remember how I got out. I just remember standing there and sneezing mud, like I had mud in my sinuses, like I was soaked to the bone just with all of this quicksand mud shit. I'm just like, oh my god. Jenny's crying. My horses took off. So I'm just standing there, like, when my neck jerked to the side, my mom had, like, jumped in for a split second because my friend's reins had wrapped around my neck. So every time he pulled his head, like, my head would jerk up, like it was choking me, and I didn't even realize. I just knew that I was gonna die because I couldn't get a breath enough, because every time I tried to lift my head, the horse would come down on top of me and push me under again. So, yeah, like I said, I don't know how I got out. I just remember standing on the road for a minute, sneezing all the mud out of my sinuses. And, you know, my horse is missing and everything, and I see all the Boy Scouts are still running around. It's just fucking chaos. So, my horse, whenever it's, like, feeding time or whatever, whenever I wanted to call her up, I would do this certain whistle. So I did my whistle, and she came running. So I got my horse back, which was cool. So I'm like, yay! So we hobbled back down to the road and back into camp, and nobody was allowed on any of the Boy Scout property, but they waived the rule for me so I could take a shower and try to get the quicksand off of me and out of my face. And I ended up, my arm from my shoulder to elbow was just solid black. Like, I couldn't move very well, I couldn't walk nicely, or, you know, walk normally, that's the word. And when I got back to camp and I took off my helmet, there was a perfect footprint on the top where the horse fucking slammed into my helmet on the way down. So if I wouldn't wear my helmet, that was it right there.
Yeah.
But we ended up going back to because she lived right on the outskirts of the camp. We ended up going back there a few years later. And I never got along with my mom's horse. Like, she was fucking crazy. I hated riding her. But mom had done something to her leg or whatever, but we went up to visit our friend who put on the ride, and we were going to ride the trails for a while. And we didn't have enough room to bring my horse, so I was just going to chill, but mom didn't want to ride, so I rode her horse. And that bitch saw a dog and ended up just, like, crow-hopping. She hated dogs. She would go and try to attack them. So she crow-hopped and pitched a fit and threw me right off, and I landed with my hips perfectly on the point of a rock in the ground. Oh, Jesus. So, yeah, I never went back to Athens, Texas, and I never want to. So, yeah, that's the story of me almost drowning in quicksand while a horse fucking tried to kill me. I didn't see anybody. Like, it was just, like, I wasn't panicked. Like, I couldn't breathe, so that was pretty panic-inducing, but it was just like, oh, fuck, so this is how I'm gonna die. Like, it was just like, okay. Like, it was immediately accepted. Like, I didn't think I was gonna get out of that. Like, you know, it was fucking scary. Jenny was bawling her face off. I was like, look, Jenny, I'm okay. I'm walking. I'm talking to you. We're good. Everything's fine. We're all great.
Yeah, I'd have to say I have plenty of, like, near-death fucking experiences.
I can imagine.
I mean, be it fucking being held captive when I was a child.
Jeez.
The car accidents I was in as a child. And then, you know, of course, the wartime I saw.
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of times I could have fucking died. Like, when I was held captive as a child, I was living in California. I like how we just went away from questions and started talking.
Yeah.
Um, my brother Sean, I guess, he's my oldest brother, and I guess he was like the bully or one of the bullies of the schools that he went to when we lived in California. And I'm guessing somehow one of the kids that he bullied, or another bully or some shit like that, when we were living in California, caught wind I was his little brother. I
Yeah.
don't even remember how he got a hold of me. All I remember is I was on my way home from school, and out of fucking nowhere, because I got jumped constantly when I lived in
Yeah.
California.
Yeah.
And one of the times I happened to get jumped, uh, this dude, like, that orchestrated the whole fucking thing, from what I could remember and gather from it, fucking had me jumped to get to my brother Sean.
Jesus.
And back then, my brother Sean was a fucking beast.
Yeah.
And uh, from the time I was jumped on the way home from school, being transported to this motherfucker's house, my brother Sean, was still in school at the time for God knows what, I forget what. But as soon as my brother Sean found out, he was like, oh, hell no. Nobody gets to beat up on my little brother unless it's me.
Right.
And my brother Sean found out who it was, how he did it, and was like seeing red the whole fucking time. And I'm guessing it was gang members. I don't know, because it was California and we were white.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know if that I don't know if that had anything to fucking play into it. But my brother Sean shows up, beats the fuck out of the people standing outside, not giving a crap if they were involved or not. Ended up breaking this motherfucker's door down,
Jeez.
and the guy that held me captive is just looking at my brother Sean like, what the fuck did I just start?
Yeah.
My brother Sean walked over to me, picks me up, unties me, and he's like, get the fuck out of here. I don't care what you gotta do. Steal a fucking bike from one of these bitches and get the fuck home.
Yeah.
And I was like, say no more. I'm fucking
Done.
gone.
I'm already out. Bye.
And, you know, I'm sitting here fucking looking around for any fucking bicycle, any fucking skateboard, anything at this point in time. And as I'm leaving the fucking apartment, all I hear is like fucking bones just fucking hitting each other, because my
Yeah.
brother Sean was a fucking beast back then. And, I hear somebody screaming, stop. Doesn't sound like my brother. So I'm like searching frantically for a fucking bike. I hop on the first fucking bike I find, which is like down the fucking road from all this fucking carnage. And, I ended up ditching the bike like maybe 3/4 of the way to our actual house.
Yeah.
And, my brother Sean ends up getting to the house probably about an hour after I do. And he was like, don't ever let that shit happen again. And I tell you what, the fear he instilled in me was the last fucking time I was ever jumped in California.
Well, I'm just like, Well, why was he like? What could you have done to prevent that though? Don't ever let it happen
Yeah,
again. What did you do?
I don't know, but there was so many times in California to where we were. I'd hate to say racially profiled, but we were. I mean, we were
Yeah.
the only white family for like I'd have to say at least 5 square miles.
Yeah.
And after that, I didn't want my brother Sean whooping my ass anymore. And that's when my fighting came into play. And I've never broken a bone. I've knocked countless fucking people out. And people still look at me like, I'm a little bitch because of my size and stature.
Yeah.
And that plays in the stories, down the line as well. But, I would have 5 to 6 kids daily trying to whoop my ass. And
Jeez.
yeah, it never happened again. I was like, you're going to have to fucking kill me to deal with my brother Sean.
Right. Oh. How much older is your brother?
Um, at the time, I was in elementary school. He was in high school.
Okay. I'm trying to
So we
think like
got,
how much older my brother is than me. Oh
I think
no.
we have like a 7 year difference.
Yeah, hang on, I gotta use my fingers. Yeah, I've got 7 with my brother too. He was 76 and I'm 83.
Yeah, because my youngest brother was 84. I'm 81. Then I think my brother Eric was 79. And that would put my oldest to like, I want to say like 75, 76, somewhere
Okay.
around there.
How many brothers and sisters do you have? Any sisters?
Uh, I have 3 brothers, 1 stepsister.
Okay. Yeah, I have a half brother. I think I've told you that before. Yeah, I told you I had a half brother when I was telling you about the spooky house I lived in. What's your favorite smell?
Favorite smell? Hmm. I would have to say any food that I'm cooking.
Nice.
Like
Okay.
if it doesn't have that certain smell, like no matter what it is, then I've got to fix it. You know what
There
I
you
mean?
go. Yeah. Like when we went down to visit mom and dad in Mississippi this year, there's a rainstorm coming in, and it like they have that red dirt there and nothing but like pine forests.
Mm,
I love that
yeah.
smell. Like a rainy forest or like forests in winter where it's just like kind of cold and fresh.
Mm,
Cut wood, like
yeah. I mean,
whenever you cut like a 2x4, like the smell of the hot cut wood. I love that too.
yeah.
Bread.
I mean, I love the smell of when it rains,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's it like
Oh,
fucks with my body too,
yeah.
because of all my nerve damage and shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking fresh rain, like I can smell rain from like miles away. Like, oh, that smells so fucking lovely. Oh, fuck, here comes the pain.
It's called petrichor, by the way. The smell of rain is
Yeah.
petrichor.
And then my actual favorite cologne is Egyptian musk, but
Ouch.
it's got to be made a certain way
Yeah.
because there's been times to where I'll go to like Renaissance fairs and shit like that,
Oh,
and
and get like the
they'll
incense
have
sticks and shit. It's never the same.
yeah, it's like My favorite is the cologne. I used to wear Egyptian musk all the fucking time when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like, through my Rocky Horror days and all that shit.
Nice.
And there were certain Egyptian musk that smelled really fucking good. And then there were some that smelled like fucking patchouli, which I think smells like fucking dirt. And I'm like, why in the hell would you want to smell like dirt?
I don't know. Like, I kind of dig patchouli, but I agree that it smells dirt. It's real earthy. Associate it with hippies.
Yes.
Hang on, I gotta Google and see if I can remember what my favorite cologne is. Oh, I know it's Chanel.
I gotta use the bathroom real quick.
Okay. I'll use this time to hit the Googs.
I'm back.
It's Chanel Allure pour Homme, but not the sport version. But my gay bestie slash roommate, like, that was his cologne, and I fucking loved it. And I always want to buy it for Ben, but then I'm like, I think it might weird me out. Like if we're like snuggling or something, and he smells like my gay bestie, and be like, this is weird. Although we cuddled all the time, like we would spoon in his bed and watch Grey's Anatomy. Like he was my best friend. We're still pretty close, but we hadn't talked in a while.
Yeah, I had a friend at a church camp when I was like 12 that had this really awesome smelling fucking perfume, and it was sunflowers or some shit like that.
Marc Jacobs Sunflowers, I think it is. What?
Do we got that one?
We're in something.
No.
I'm gonna go ahead and ready up.
Oh, nope. Cancel.
But my favorite
like
perfume.
Sunflowers by like Jay Adair or some shit like that.
Full lobby. What?
Oh shit. Come on, killer.
I like a Escada. Like, there's so many different ones. Like, I have one that's like, I wear now that's got notes of grapefruit to it that everybody at work's like, you smell so good. It, like, I think I got it for like $30 off Amazon. So I started wearing it to work just because I'm like, nah, it's a throwdown perfume. But now it's like my smell. But my favorite is, Cherry in the Air. By Escada, because it has notes of like actual cherry, but it's got something softer with it. Damn it, I need new perfume. I need to hop on Amazon and look. I'm supposed to be saving money, but I want perfume. Because I'm almost out of my work perfume. That's what I'm known for. I'm known for smelling good.
Yeah, I've been a really big fan of like Old Spice in my older age. I used to love the shit out of Axe, but now it's getting to the point to where it's like, are you
people
serious?
judge you for wearing Axe. I used to like Adidas had a body spray for men that I used to really like. Like when I was in high school, I actually wore cologne more than perfume. Like for a while anyway. Like I had one that looked like it came like it was a Windex bottle, and it was blue. But I wore that shit all the time. But I had Vanilla Fantasy was my signature smell in high school. That or something cotton candy. And when I switched to cotton candy, all like a good friend of mine, Blake, like we always hugged in high school. That's just the group that we were. He hugged me and he's like, "You don't smell like you." I'm like, "Oh God, do I stink?" He's like, "No, but it's not you." I was like, "Oh," so I wore the one the next day, and he's like, "That's better. You're you again."
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Who is it?
The Rays.
Gross. Goji, you're missing it. Hurry back. It's game time.
Yeah, get the fuck off me.
Ooh, almost missed that skill check.
Yeah, do some work. He's still on me. Bullshit.
Oh,
I call shenanigans.
Okay. Jesus, you're far from me.
I'm going up on Pride Rock.
Damn it. Alright, I'm about halfway through this, Jenny. You see anybody close to you?
Yeah, I got somebody off my right, but I couldn't see where the killer went. There's somebody off to my left now.
Should be popping it
And
now.
if the killer stands still,
Yeah, it's hard to see
I
him.
can't see with my contact.
Ah! Well, he's over here with me.
Okay.
Yep, I'm down.
Right.
And I think I ran him right to a hook. That or I'm going back up on Pride Rock. Nope, I'm just on a hook in the corner. And he fucking took off.
He's probably coming over this way.
Yeah, there's somebody right near me. Is that you?
Yeah.
We already talked about seasons. We talked about those yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Would you say summer?
Yeah, I like summer because it's my
'cause your
birthday
birthday.
month and I don't even remember what the hell we were talking about before the game started. It got me so excited.
Smells and perfume. Oh shit, Laura's coming.
Really?
Yay. Group butt touches. Thank you. Yeah, that motherfucker, like, it was like he was just standing waiting for me to get done with that fucking generator. Where's another generator at? Hey, bird. I used my sprint burst and everything, and nothing helped.
There's
This
gotta
one's...
be one in here.
Yeah, this one's done over here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this was my generator. I ran by another one trying to escape. Damn it, I feel sicker now than I did a few days ago. Oh, hey, a box. Hey, box, give me something good. You still with us, TK? Where'd you go?
I kept following the wall. Oh, I'm lagging.
Okay.
And
I guess you're following me. Holy crap, it's Christmas.
other than perfume, I think
Oh,
that's,
she's not with me anymore.
well, I'm on a Jenny over here.
I'm looking for another one. There's one. Oh, that might be the one that you're on.
Nice.
Holy crap, it's crapness. See, I can't stop now. It's just what I do.
Really? I had 2 back to back?
Damn it, you can. Alright, alright. Boom!
No, there he is.
Where? Ah! Leave me alone, you asshole. Why me? There's another generator right over here. I'm leading him away from it. Or maybe he's not chasing me anymore.
Nice. Hopefully it'll go that way.
I need somebody to touch my foot, and I don't know where I'm at.
How far away did you run for the next Jenny?
Not too far. But I couldn't tell you where it was, because I'm back where I fucking started at. I'm just running in a small circle.
Fuck. Whoever's in the house needs to get the hell out of there.
It isn't me. I'm walking along the edges near the walls.
Was the Jenny broken that you passed?
I don't know. Like, I was running. I just saw the generator and that it went up. Oh man, he's fucking far away. Okay, here he is. Yeah, you're right. Here, touch my butt real quick. Yay, thank you. Wonder what our third person's been doing. Oh, sorry. Ah, my bad.
He chased you.
I'm sure he did. He's determined to get me. Shit. Leave me alone. Oh, that other person's not on a hook anymore. I was running towards her in hopes to get her down since I was already had him behind me. And I'm down again. And I landed right under a hook. There's no point to even fucking jiggle. Oh wait, we're going somewhere else? Oh, you're taking me to the fucking basement. Son of a bitch. Alright. Well, I'm in the basement. And I'm in insta struggles.
Shit, he's got me.
Why is he after me? I don't know. Other lady's got the obsession on her. I hear him. He's nearby.
Oh, through the...
Yeah, that's fucking frustrating.
Yeah, I'm in the basement too.
Yeah. At least they're close. You may have a chance.
How in the hell am I in struggle?
How are you dead? You were up on Pride Rock. Oh, yep, there I go. See you later, map. I don't know what I would have done with it anyway. Match result? Sacrifice. So at least get some good points. Not bad at all. 15 grand. You gonna go get my map? Nope. She's just running around. Yeah. What are your thoughts on coconut? Do you enjoy coconut?
Coconut, I'd have to say, is the same as, what's his name in fucking, Woody Harrelson and oh my god, I can see the movie case in my fucking mind. The fucking zombie movie with Woody Harrelson.
Shit. I can't think of it either, but Bill Murray was in it for a while. Well,
yeah.
They murdered Bill Murray in it. Yeah, I can't think of the name of it.
Yeah, it's not the taste, it's the consistency. Like, it just bugs the shit out of me. Like, if it's fresh, like, if I'm actually peeling the coconut out of the fucking coconut shell,
yeah,
then I fucking love it. But I cannot stand the dried shit, the fucking, coconut rolls that Hostess came out with. Yeah, I can't stand that shit.
Oh no! I dropped my phone again, damn it. I like, I love coconut. But I get what you're saying, but I just, yeah, like I have a drink now, BAI, Molokwai coconut or whatever. Molokwai, I don't know what it is, but it's delicious. I'm drinking it now. But, I like toasted coconut chips, like where it's like shreds of coconut that they've dried out where they're crispy. Like, I love those. We have those at work. But, yeah, I really love coconut. I love the way coconut smells, I like the way it tastes. But I'm not a huge fan of coconut water. Like, that shit just tastes salty to me. I'm like, ugh. If you made this coconut water taste like coconut flavored, then maybe. But as of right now, nah. I don't give a fuck, it's Christmas. I'm gonna get my first copyright straight tonight.
Ooh.
Who is Tony Kim? And why are you telling me? Oh no! Bye, blonde lady. Nia was coming. Alright, Nia, do you know where the hatch is? Like, I feel like I have to watch out the rest of the match because of how fucking long it took to get here. What are you doing? You can't escape that way. Do you not know? Go find the hatch.
Yay!
Are you
I'm
watching it
finally
too?
getting my fucking unbreakable for Jake. Yeah, I missed out. I went for my blood points because I completed a daily ritual.
Ah, okay. Nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do another game and then I'm gonna go like I started slipping off my diet. Like I'm doing the no carb thing.
Uh,
And we had ravioli on demo. It was ricotta and lemon zest ravioli and they put some fresh basil over it. I'm like, yeah, okay, I gotta eat one of those. So I've had 2 of those. Then they put out cookies and I was like, fuck it, I've already slipped. So I had some cookies and then when I got nauseous I had some ginger chews, which aren't very carb friendly. So I was like, yeah, fuck it. Today'll be my cheat day. Tomorrow I'll go back to it. So I have some ice cream sandwiches in my freezer. They're like little tiny ones, like soft Oreo outside kind of with mint chip in the middle. Like I'm gonna go get some of those.
oh,
So yeah, I came home and oh man, I had some smoked Gouda. Our smoked Gouda is the tits, man. It's good. So I had some smoked Gouda and some tortilla chips from a local place when I got home. So I'm like, nah, I'm already in it pretty deep. So I'm gonna go ahead and have some ice cream. Gotta have one cheat day a week. Maybe I'll actually have like a breakfast bagel in the morning and then go back to it on Sunday. Maybe that'll be the secret to my success this time. Because I can't live without carbs. Like, it makes me miserable. It's like, I just want a fucking roll or something, you know? A potato.
yeah.
Oh, what did I do with all my tea? Oh, I have it. Never mind. It's in my car. I forgot to bring it in. I bought a whole bunch of, like, decaf tea today at work. So I was like, eh. So I'm thinking of maybe tricking my brain into a bedtime by, having the same tea every night before I go to bed. So maybe it'll start making me sleepy.
Possible.
Nia's looking. Oh, no. Okay. We lagged for a second. Check the house, Nia. I bet you it's in the house. Could be in there. Check in there. Yeah, no, it wouldn't be upstairs. It'd be downstairs if it was anywhere. She went into the smokehouse. I don't give a fuck. Damn it. Like, I want to fast forward this, but I can't. But I gotta know if she makes it out or not. He's probably already guarding it because he's not on her unless he's invisible and just following her around. Is that the big house or the smokehouse again? Check the house. Nia, check the damn house. Or are you watching it on the stream?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Alright. Well, you let me know if anything good happens, like if she finds it or not, and where it is. I'm gonna see if I can go downstairs with my controller. Like, I'm wondering what the distance is for this. Oh,
Yeah,
give me some ice cream.
I'd have to turn the stream up. I don't think that would work with my headphones.
What do you mean?
When I can hear the trap.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We're in my basement.
Nice.
Bought myself a chest freezer so I could put all my shit in it. Yay, there they are. Oh no!
Wandering around Pride Rock right now.
Yeah, she doesn't know where the hatch is. I don't either, so I don't blame her.
Guess she heard her because she like sprinted for a second.
Yeah, no, I'm making a lot of painful noise. Oh, they're all stuck to the package. Alright, one more time, and that should be it. In fact, I'm gonna mute my microphone, that way it's not great.
Yep, he found her. And she's gonna die.
Oh, damn it, Nia, I believed in you. I help you. Hear her screaming from my basement. That sucks. Did she at least get to see where the hatch was?
I don't think so. I didn't see it.
Yeah, we know. You got a bell. Why are you gonna ring it? Like you special or something. Alright. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's not progressing through my script. There we go. Yay, level 49.
Huh. I have to escape and collect a new item.
Relic veneration.
Yep. Bastards. Because every time I see a frickin' box, I have to run by it because I'm being chased.
Botany knowledge. Oh, that came from Claudette. Oh, I have 3 grand. Camping aid kit or bandages? I'll just save it for the next time. Survive with friends. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Because I really don't eat ice cream anymore.
Yeah.
But when I did, it was either Rocky Road, like traditional ice cream flavors, Rocky Road, chocolate chip cookie dough, and then once Ben and Jerry's came out, it was Cherry Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it was everything but the kitchen sink or some shit like that.
Yeah. I like the one, I can't think of what it's called anymore, but it was something caramel blondie, something like that, but oh man, so fucking good. There's such a big difference in between buying a pint from the store and getting it scooped at the shop.
Yeah.
Like, scooped at the shop, like, it's so much better.
Yeah, I don't know why that is, because I used to work for a gas station, actually, that was in Dayton, Ohio, that was called United Dairy Farmers.
Mm-hmm.
And they would have their own brands, like Superman, I think it was like Captain Crunch,
Nice.
like off-the-wall shit. But it was their own freaking brand, I'm guessing for like Ohio, I'm not sure. And yeah, it was nuts working there.
Well, it's
Because
all the little bits and pieces in it were so much bigger and better. What the fuck? Are we getting into a game right now?
we damn sure are.
Hell yeah. I guess I needed to get some ice cream.
Yeah, I mean, I used to love working there. That was my last job before I joined the military. And yeah, working there was pretty awesome.
Nice.
But
I wonder if I can finish
also
my last
working
bite.
there, also working there also killed, you know, my whole sweet tooth.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
It mainly killed the sweet tooth because they had this shit called employee charge card, to where if you worked there long enough, you could charge whatever you wanted
It came out of your check.
until, yeah, the next payday. And we used to abuse the shit out of that.
Huh? Hey! Oh, we're all together. Or at least 3 of us are.
Let me go ahead and get on this hook.
I'm gonna get on this generator. Damn,
He's
that's
coming.
good stuff.
Or not.
Who is it?
I don't know. It's the hellbilly.
Yep. He's after me. Damn, he one-hitted me.
We have me and my friends that work there, we would sit there and charge a carton of cigarettes to one person's fucking employee fucking bullshit.
Split it.
And then the next person would charge, you know, a case of fucking beer.
I'm surprised they let you get beer and cigarettes on that, though.
Yeah, they did. For a while, until we abused it too much.
cat motherfucker, like, he climbed in and out of the window in that shack, and I thought he didn't see me. And, because he was chasing somebody else. And then he fucking came in and got me. That asshole. I don't know where he is now. Oh, there he is. Yay! Come on, other mag! Thank you. Oh, well, I said thanks, and she started healing me.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome while it lasted.
Yeah.
Oops.
Just blew a Jenny.
Yeah.
Damn it. I said, this fucking sickness is the weirdest damn sickness I've ever had. Like, tonight, it's stuffy, fucked up nose.
You can't turn kernels with that bitch. Alright, he's on me like white on rice.
Oh, hiccups.
Whatever!
I see you, TK.
Yeah. And he's gonna hook me on the hook I was trying to sabotage. Of course. He's running down the middle of the street. Nope, he's coming back. Checking this cabin out.
The one right in front of you?
Yep.
Hey, welcome back, Goji. You feel better?
He is off to the left on the other two.
A lot of totems in this one little area. But none of them are glowing, so it doesn't matter. Oh, Jesus. How's your hand? The moon's pretty. I don't give a fuck, it's Christmas. Damn it. Oh, are you still following me? Okay. There's a generator down here in the basement.
Alright, I got the stairs and the door to my left.
Alright, I got this one over here. I'm not sure even where that is. Stop. Heartbeat. Oh, he was right behind us.
Oh. I'm gonna be honest now.
You ran. You shouldn't have ran. Because he's gonna find me.
Oh, my bad.
I get to be on the hook you were on. That's alright. I guess fix that generator. I think I'm dead. Oh. No. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Jesus. That looked weird from my perspective. Thanks, Meg. Me and TK, we're blood relatives now. I'd say blood brothers, but I'm not a brother. I'm a sister. Oh, somebody got you good.
Yeah.
I was trying to work my way back that way. Oh, I just saw you. I saw somebody.
Off to your left. Off to your left. Back to the wall. I don't even know if that's you.
I thought you were watching the stream.
No, I don't cheat.
Oh, you're not the killer. Oh, Jesus, this guy's close to me. Where are you taking her?
You didn't
Oh,
take her to
good,
the
she got
basement?
away. No, she got away. I don't know where he was taking her. I'm not sure where she went, but I was gonna come help her.
Are you on that side with her?
I was. She just ran by me, and I'm not sure where she ran to. Because she's touched my butt and saved me
Are you
twice.
near the white van?
I'm away from the guy who just got hooked. Oh no, that dude's dead.
Oh, hell. I think I'm dead on this one, too.
Oh, TK. I'm so far.
Bastard. Yep, I'm dead.
So it's just me and the medic. I'll give you a chance, Meg. Oh my god, your graffiti's coming for you. Blech. Alright, let's see if Meg makes that. I knew what you meant, Goji. Yeah, it was weird today. I said later ultra, and I was like, oh, that feels weird. Your name's Goji. Like the berry. I believe in you, Meg. You can do it. You kitten. Welcome back.
What happened?
Oh, my cat. My cat came back, that's all. She wanted to be nice.
Oh, she's gonna lose a key.
I don't know, it depends on what she's got stuck to it.
Bastard hillbilly.
Right. Tech Legion ass. I love that somebody else noticed that he looked like Tech Legion. Alright, let's see, where was she? Oh, no, it was just a key. It was a dull key. 5 seconds of use. Alright, so yeah, she could have used the hash for it. I don't know, like, you'd have to look it up. Like, all I've ever seen is things about the entity, but not exactly what the entity is. But I'm pretty sure it's a cross between a spider and a crab, and a spider crab. Chalk pouch. Coin. Eesh. She doesn't have anything good. Alright, I think I'm gonna switch to Claudette. See what Claudette's got going on. Yeah, she's got tons of shit to bring to this party. Let's see. Oh, she's got barbecuing. Nice. Boldness. Survival, luck, thickens the mist, lessens the mist. Ego shroud, as far as possible from the killer. How many of those do I have? I got 4 of those? Fuck it, I'll burn one of them. Oh shit, cancel. Oh no! Was he okay, Goji? What's my loadout look like? Alright. Self-care, unbreakable, spine chill, and then I have an empathy. I don't know if there's anything more useful than empathy.
Yeah, I just got a level 2 unbreakable for Jake.
%9 additional speed when repairing or whatever when injured. I got a borrowed time, but I think I'd rather have empathy. 15 seconds, and then I have a 25-second bleed out timer, so you get 25 seconds to run away. But injured allies are unlimited distance away. Oh, well, you stepped on him. He was just minding his own little crabby business, and you come busting up at his house, like, stepping on his roof and shit. I'd pinch you, too. Oh, there's a fucking cricket in our closet, I think. Or is that outside? Hang on. Is it on the game? Hang on. No, it's not. It's in my closet.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had the one-ear headset.
Well, I muted my TV, and it still was happening. So yeah, little bastard's in my closet. I thought he died, because he was in there a while ago, too. Could be a different cricket. I think crickets are pretty universal. Alright, it's your turn. I've asked like 15 in a row.
is like when my brain quits working. Most hated movie.
I don't... Goodness. I know there was one recently that pissed me off because it didn't make any fucking sense. But I can't remember what it was now. I can tell you what my least hated movie is.
What's that?
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
I love the shit out of that movie. I have a t-shirt with the logo on the front of it with Patrick Swayze with his arms crossed. I was like, fuck yeah, Roadhouse.
Yeah. If you were an 80s kid, anything made by fucking Patrick Swayze, your fucking parents fucking decked you out the fuck in.
My parents didn't really care. Like, you know, I wore like hand-me-downs from a friend's kid, but no, like,
yep.
I had never ever seen it, and then I saw it. My life was never the same again. Fucking Roadhouse. I was like, I love this movie. Like, I'm always trying to get Ben to watch it with me again. He's like, why? We've already watched it. I was like, I want to watch it again.
Yeah, like, me growing up was, like, the craziest fucking scenario ever. It was between Patrick Swayze, John Candy, and fucking
Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner was later. But it was like all the Friday the 13th I watched as a child. Scarred me for life, but I loved them. All the Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, I liked all those, but yeah, I never saw Friday the 13th. Like, I recently just did a movie marathon where I watched them all finally. Oh, you know what? I think my least favorite movie might be Jason Goes to Hell.
Yeah, that was shitty. That was horrible.
Like, I didn't understand, like, the screamy worm creature and why it was a fallen situation where he just kept jumping bodies. I'm like, this doesn't make any fucking sense. This is not, like, what Friday the 13th is. This is weird. I dislike this. But, I have watched that, Goji. But, I need to watch it again because I can't remember a whole lot. Yeah, fucking Roadhouse.
Big Trouble in Little China?
Yeah.
Is that what you were talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Little China. That's what it's supposed to be. Big Trouble in Little China. I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Unless it's a separate movie.
I was not sheltered as a child. Like, whatever my mom and dad wanted to watch that night is what we fucking watched, and we were happy just to be fucking watching something as a fucking family.
Yeah. I know Backdraft kind of scarred me as a kid. We saw that. We were on vacation one year down at the river when the Backdraft came out, and we went to the theater and watched it. Because it was raining and we couldn't get in the water. So let's go watch a movie. And I was like, this is an R-rated movie. This is fucking scary. I don't want this. Help.
Oh, shit. Again?
Boom. Oh, look at this slick-looking Dwight. I know Claudette's a botanist, but she looks like she works at a grocery store, like in the deli. With that apron. Did you see any Pusheen, Goji? I want a Pusheen. There's a stuffed Pusheen that's like Pusheen as a unicorn. I want it so much, but I'm not paying like more than $15 for a stuffed animal. Like it was like 25 or 30 something dollars. I'm like, yeah, no, you can suck my dick for that much money. But The Equalizer and John Wick are on par for two of my favorite movies as well. Like I love a good justice boner.
Yeah, I haven't seen the John Wick yet.
Oh my god, you need to. I'm tempted to give you my Amazon password so you can watch them.
Because, like, me growing up as a kid, like, we didn't have the money to actually go to the theaters and watch this shit, but HBO was, like, really fucking good on playing brand new fucking movies.
Oh, yeah. See, we didn't have HBO. We didn't even have cable until I was in, like, high school.
We used to Jetbox cable.
Nice.
I don't want to say still.
We would get, like, free weekends from time to time. Who the fuck? Oh, it's the Huntress.
Oh,
I started the furthest away from her, and yet I'm the first one she fucking found. Fuck you, hooker.
Yeah. She's still on your ass. Oh, she turned around.
I still hear her and her shitty heartbeat.
But my all-time favorite family movie has got to be The Great Outdoors.
Nice. That fucking bald ass bear.
Yeah, and my wife and kids cannot get into it.
Oh, that's
like,
fucking, that's sad. I hate that. It's like, I love Labyrinth, and Ben I don't think gets into it.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it, I got hung up on a tree.
Damn. But, yeah. I mean, me and my wife, we have pretty much the same views on movies like Labyrinth, Dark Crystal, shit like that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to actual fucking hilarious family movies, as fucked up as my family was, you know, we still had...
Hey, Claudette. Thank you.
Oh, god damn it. As fucked up as my family had, you know, we still had fucking movie nights and shit like that.
I just want to find a nice quiet corner where I can touch myself. Okay. See you running around and she's still on your ass.
Yeah. Oh, found me again. Fucking hatchet me.
Yeah.
Get off me, bitch. Get off me. Get off me. And there's a hook right there.
Of course there is. Alright. I'm better. Oh shit, this generator just went off. I'm gonna burn ass out of here. I'm not used to, like, being so quick to run anymore, because with Meg, I like to save up her sprint burst. Oh, yeah, we watched a movie recently called, I think it was Humanoid Monsters from the Deep, where it was like these terrible fish people hybrids who were, like, killing the men and, like, raping the women. It was just a weird fucking movie. Like, what even is this? This is awful.
Are you serious?
But, shit.
I'm in struggle mode.
Well, I'm not too far. It was like humanoid monsters from the deep.
Mm.
Did she see me? Did she see me? Yeah, bitch saw me. Alright, I'm hauling ass for you. Oh, somebody already got you down.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit, I lost her somehow. How? I'm not really sure. Yeah. That's the one, Goji.
Oh, and I'm dead.
Oh.
But yeah, like, growing up in my family was weird. Like, we saw all the horror movies as they came out,
Nice.
all the comedy movies, like, through HBO, quote
Oh,
unquote.
that's what I was going to tell you. Okay.
And then, it was like, all the actual kid movies that we wanted to see, we had to wait until they came out on like VHS and shit like that.
Yeah. We always rented movies from the movie store. But, yeah, we had a doctored box. After we got cable, we bought a doctored box where we got all the pay-per-views and shit for free. But, we had a channel that was supposed to be scrambled. It was a porn channel. Or no, it was Cinemax. That's what it was. But it had like a free weekend.
Cinemax.
It had a free weekend, but then it never went away again. Oh, I see you down there. You coming for me? Nope. You chasing them, okay. I'm cool with that. Don't you bring her in this fucking house. Asshole. You motherfucker.
Yeah, he was a complete dick.
Well, this is death for me, I think. I can't think now, Goji. It's at least struggle. There it is. So bad they're good movies. Well, have you ever seen Roadhouse? If you haven't, that's definitely number one on the list. Watch Roadhouse. Yeah, your ass better come get me since you're the reason why I'm up here. Thank you.
Yeah, it's like any fucking movie from the 80s that any TV show, cartoon makes a parody of is a horrible movie from the 80s.
Yeah. Find a quiet place to touch myself again.
Yeah, I even had Unbreakable on. What the hell?
Yeah, you gotta be left on the ground long enough for that to happen.
But yeah, it was like that for a while. I mean, me and my family, we just watched whatever the hell there was on TV.
I'm being impaled. Yeah, we'd watch like America's Funniest Home Videos and like America's Funniest People and all those like sappy shits whenever it came on TV when I was little.
Yeah,
And then it was bedtime, so I had school the next day.
yeah, we didn't even consider that shit. That wasn't even considered until like the fucking 90s. We would sit there and watch every fucking horror movie there was on TV, fucking all kinds of shit.
Yeah, you keep her away, I'll
And
fix this shit.
it'd be like, I think my dad had the same mentality I have now, because I really don't give a shit what my kids watch as long as I watch it with them, you know?
Yeah. I miss when the History Channel had history on it too.
And that's how the whole fucking Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street shit came along.
Yeah, you wanna chase me? That's cool. Like, I'll let them get to the exit gate and get it all opened up while you fucking around with me.
And it just sucked every time, you know, something kid variation fucking came out, like fucking Labyrinth, fucking Dark Crystal, all that shit. My parents were like, why in the hell do you want to fucking watch that? Because I'm
No.
a fucking kid?
Right? It's a movie, just for me. Please have opened up a fucking escape gate. Shit. Maybe come get me before y'all. Oh no, I'm fucking dead. Don't even worry about me anymore. Oh, wiggle. Yep. Here I go. Bye, guys. At least I got that last generator. Unbreakable. She alive, damn it. I was gonna say I better have got more than 990. That's more like it.
Damn, that bitch just ran out. You better run out too, girl.
Oh, is she over here fucking teabagging?
Yeah.
Oh, she gets you.
Oh.
That was a cool shot, though.
Yeah.
I wonder why the screen blacks out like that. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Does that mean I get to not see the rest of my shit? I guess not. Alright then. Go back to Meg. And build for Blood Lab. I think I may have one more if it doesn't take too long. Do have it, I bet.
Yeah, I don't even know if I have that.
Well, we gonna try. You don't have a choice.
Oh.
I'll go for Vigo again. Or I got a sealed envelope. We don't do sealed envelope. I don't want to go to the store. What am I doing? Okay. Invite friends. No, it's not all aliens anymore. It's all like pawn shops and fucking logging men and stuff. Like, it's not history anymore.
No, it's not.
Wait, I don't understand. I'm just going to use those words at the top of the text screen for a second. Give me a first word to use. I don't understand. Oh, hey, I guess I can ready up.
Machete.
What about a machete?
When he's when he's shedding, it gives you auto type.
Oh, okay. Spaghetti.
Mom's spaghetti.
Just spaghetti. I want to do it too. That sounds fun. Give me a word.
Trifling.
Oh, that's not even in here. Give me a different word.
Trolling.
Here we go.
Joel needs to come out about this and he loves it. Yeah, I don't think I have that many words in my vocabulary that I type that much or that frequently that would come up.
Oh, I'm glad you'll be able to make the meeting, Goji. Unbreakable. She alive, damn it. It's a miracle. Females are strong as... What the hell? 6-in-1 tongs. Oh, it's a beastly looking machine. What does the button do? Oh my god, it's got a flashlight? Alright then. Starfrit, 6-in-1 tongs. It's a spatula, tongs. It has a serrated edge, a bottle opener, a flashlight, and a scraper. It's an abomination! That's hilarious. Go to meh.com, meh.com. Jesus. I'm gonna go with hell. That would be a fun game.
Thanks for your email, and might get a Japanese killer deal with this right now.
So, now you have to start with the word about, Goji. Like, whatever the last word of the sentence is, start with that. So I started with hell, and you see what that happened to me.
Oh. Yep, that didn't work for me.
What happened?
I accidentally hit enter on the word fuck, which is my most commonly used word.
But yeah, Goji's gotta start with the word about. About the days of work, and then I will send you a copy of my CV for your perusal, please. Now I'll start with please. Please don't be me. And my first time through was rough, but for the others too. I just like mine's hell yeah, suck toes. And I have no idea what she's talking about. I guess the other night was the first time I said hell. Hell yeah, or whatever. It's a reference to the Chappelle Show with Pop Copy. You remember the Pop Copy sketch?
Mm.
Hell yeah, suck toes. Can I help you? But it was that person who came on the stream and was asking Benji to show his feet. It was weird. He had a weirdo the other day. I was like, I ain't gonna judge you, but this is neither the time nor the place.
Every word I type, it gives me a blank screen.
Oh. Ooh, that's a good one. Give me a second, I'll come back to that, Goody. Oh, fuck. 2 guesses who it is.
Is it Speedy Kruger?
It is, and I'm fucking asleep. Oh, good. I ran down into the wrong end of the basement. Son of a bitch. I don't think there's any hooks down here. I don't know where you're going, Feedy. I'm hoping I get to wiggle out before you get me anywhere. That'd be amazing. Nope, there's a hook right here. Alright, so consciousness is my word.
Oh, hell. Oops.
Captain Wafers. Count Chocula. That'd be cool. Get a chocolate lab and name him Count Chocula. Oh good, somebody's coming for me. Oh, no, never mind. They're running away.
Yep, that was me.
Are you me?
Yep. And then I got caught on a fucking gate.
Meg! Thank you, Meg.
And there's a hook right there. I fucking hate Freddy Krueger.
Me too. Oh, thank you, Meg.
No.
Alright, I'm coming for you.
Alright, see. I doubt you're gonna be able to make it to me. We're gonna have to run.
That's fine.
And I'm asleep. I'm
Yep, me too.
fucked. I fucking hate Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Freddy Krueger. Now he's gonna take me down to the fucking basement. I might be dead. Yep, there I go.
Oops. I fucking hate this game.
Oh no, you're dead too. Oh shit, my chat broke. Hang on. Alright, so 1 is what I'm starting with. 1. Make a short one. Yuck. Look at those points. That game was too fucking fast. Ooh, a skeleton key. Who else I got? That isn't working for me. Let's try fight. Absolute last one. I can't do any more after this. That one was just too fucking fast. Fucking dying all the time.
Alright, one more. I'm so done with this fucking game.
I see I got some slippery meat. Alert. I don't know. Let's go get okay. Hi kitten. You're blocking my fan. It's very warm now. Oh goodness. Tiny squeaks. Alright, so start with me. Oh, thank you for the kisses, sweet kitten. Oh, damn it, now it's doing the same thing again. Hang on. That makes no fucking sense. Oh, hey, you should have told me I needed to take a request. Everything okay on my end? Yeah. Just talking to my kitten. Oh, you can probably hear her purr. Hang on, I'm gonna hold the microphone to her. Meow, meow. Look. My cat rubbed on the microphone and purred into it. She says hi. Nice. Yours are like all adult things. Oh, your stream's lagging. That's weird. Yeah, no, everything's fine. TK, how's it look for you? TK? TK! I think TK fell asleep. Or he might have gone to the bathroom and didn't say anything. I hope we go to the carnival. I want to pet the pony. I know, that's interesting. Stream of consciousness. I had my creative writing teacher had a... Yeah, did you go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
You didn't say anything. Does the stream look okay for you? Goji says it's lagging for him.
We're not really doing shit.
Okay. But my creative writing teacher that I had made us buy his book that he wrote. And we had to read it, talk about it, and if we felt so inclined, leave a review for it on Amazon. It was a weird fucking book. I don't know if it's something that he actually experienced or if he just wrote it, but it was written in a stream of consciousness style, and it was just so fucking weird. What's tomorrow? Saturday?
Yeah.
Boo, Saturday. The Japanese restaurant that's called the Uber driver? That's interesting. That sentence is kind of sad. Tomorrow night, at the end of the day, I'm wondering why I bothered. Yay, Shibby. Shibby, Shibby, Shibby. Shiba Inu. Dog. Kitten, are you happy? She's happy. She's hugging my arm, laying here just purring on my hand. It's making me sleepy. She's trying to tell me to go to bed. Alright, I'm giving this a 5-minute
2-second countdown.
5-minute timer. If we're not in a game in 5 minutes, it's over. So at 2:25. I actually think the cricket might be outside, not inside. Crickets.
Really?
What? What has happened? What just happened? That was the same people that we just played with. What happened?
I have no clue.
Oh no, you were supposed to start with the word bothered, Goji. I can imagine. It looks like it'd be like a guy that has like an inch of hair on top of his head, kind of like fluffy but like prickly, like a haircut. What's your brand of choice? TK?
What?
I said, what's your brand of choice?
On what?
Beer.
To me, it really don't matter. As long as it gets the job done.
Used to be me and Boone's farm. They used to be like 2 for $5 at Kroger's.
Yeah.
That's the only time I've ever been like close to blackout, and that was an accident because I didn't feel like drinking it, but I took it into the shower with me, and for some reason thought it'd be fun to like wash my hair with it, so I poured it all over me in a hot shower, and it fucking absorbed into my body. I was like, oh my god. I don't like this at all.
Yeah. For me, it's always been beer. Like, somehow, some way, my mind thinks of my grandpa. He was always big on the straight alcohol, like the Jim Beam, the Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
And I don't really like those. Like, I can tolerate them if my friends would take me out to a bar or whatnot.
Yeah.
And they ordered me a shot, I ain't gonna turn down free alcohol. But if I am personally buying it, I am buying whatever's the cheapest.
Right. I like, back in my days of drinking, I always drank liquor. Like, cheap. Cheap was fine with me. I used to get Ezra Brooks all the time. I'll let you do my hair and makeup, Goji. But yeah, Ezra Brooks. Did I say it's bottom of the barrel of Jack Daniels? 'Cause that's what it was. Good night, Goji. I love the shit out of me some Ezra Brooks. Like, I really liked bourbon. But yeah, shit, it's been forever. Like, no, I don't drink anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, it's been 10 years.
if I go out to an actual place to fucking drink, I need my extra dirty martini,
Gross. I
which
hate olives.
I only get on my birthday, which I didn't get this year.
Oh,
And then I always get one shot of 1800 every so often,
nice. Yeah, I didn't like
and
tequila.
then the rest of the time I'm just drinking like either Budweiser or Bud Light.
So when I worked at that bar, like we had a boss that would like spill us bottles of shit all the time. Like he'd write it off as a spilled bottle, but just tell us to get
Mm,
out of here and take it home and get drunk. And like we did Jaeger a lot. And then when we had to discontinue doing Wild Turkey 101 because it was too strong, he let us take
yeah.
that. But we had a bottle of tequila once, and it was me, my roommate, and his girlfriend, and we were all drinking it, and like, oh, it was just terrible. Like, I didn't like the drunk. Like, I could feel different drunks from different alcohols, and I did not
Mm.
like the drunk from tequila. I just felt dirty the whole time. I was like, oh god. And then, like, my friend and his girlfriend, like, I don't know, she was emotional about something, and maybe they had a fight. I don't know, but we were just like, none of us liked it. Like, he went out and his mom's ex-boyfriend's truck was in the garage, and he broke every window out of it, and
Mm.
like tore it up and was just having issues of his own. I'm like, no more tequila. This is terrible. We all agreed.
Yeah, I mean, I like tequila to a certain point. Like, I would go out and I very rarely go out.
Mm,
And 1800 would be one of my first go-tos for the start of the night. Like, especially if I was to go out and play pool, because for some reason I play better drunk. I always whip all my friends' asses when I'm, somewhat buzzed.
yeah,
And 1800 would be my go-to.
yeah,
And the rest of the time, I'm just drinking beer.
right.
But if I want to go out and, you know, I wouldn't have to even say necessarily, drink while I'm eating because I don't like to do that.
Yeah,
But if I haven't had anything to eat the whole fucking day because I've been working, I'd go out and have a fucking martini because I'm eating the fucking olives the whole fucking time,
yeah.
which is why I like my martinis extra dirty.
We'd always hit
And
McDonald's up because we had a friend who worked there who would hook us up. So we'd get a big old greasy like uh double cheeseburger that had spicy chicken in the middle of it.
mm,
And we'd eat that before we'd go drink. But yeah, my roommate worked at McDonald's beforehand too. And when he left with a case of burger patties. So we'd always have barbecues after work, and everybody'd come back for the after party at our house. I mean,
but
we. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
but when really
Let's see. All right. Hey, you guy, you take requests. What does it say? Long and cute? I don't know. I can't read
I yeah I can't either. But once I started working for a corporation called DENNY,
Hmm.
uh, the managers after third shift would take us out if we were old enough, I gotta give him that for the most part. And we could go to a local bar in a unknown city in Ohio, and and I would drink a fucking martini every fucking time.
Yeah.
And then after the martini, it'd be the beers, it'd be the fucking Jaeger bombs and fucking whatnot. And yeah, it was fucking horrible. I didn't have to pay for a goddamn thing because they were embezzling, but
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I had a, Who are you this round?
Nia.
Do you have the, Are you by me? Your Nia looks like she always does, right? You didn't give her, like, the trucker shirt and short hair?
No, I got the trucker shirt and bitch jeans and my purple hair.
Okay. Then I'm not sure who that person was. But it's me and a Nia over here. Damn, somebody's already going down.
Yeah, she just got her ass whooped right in front of me.
But, yeah, I had a liquor store when I was 18 who never bothered to card me. I could buy whatever I wanted. Got Shivas a lot. And Ezra and all that. But, he's like, it's been bothering me. You're 21, right? It's like, of course. You want me to go get my ID? It's like, no, I trust you. Sucker. Damn, took him down to the basement.
Yeah, and that's how it was for me, too. When I worked for fucking that restaurant.
Right.
Not bullshit.
Who is it?
I really couldn't tell.
Okay.
It is the hillbilly. He's got iron grasp on. Fucking hell.
Is he taking you down to the basement? No. Okay.
No. This was a fuck up from the get-go.
He's over here fucking with the guy he had down before, so I'm gonna come get you.
Alright. We're gonna walk off.
And then I'm gonna touch your butt.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Really?
I'd touch your butt if I knew where your butt was. Where's your butt, TK?
I went to the wall.
I went to the wall. Are you still at the wall? Are you by the generator? There you are. There we go. Alright, yeah, that dude's just not gonna make it.
Yeah.
Alright, let's find another gym.
Oh, he's doing alright.
Yeah, I see that. He's got other Nia. Dude in basement just died.
Yeah.
Should be a generator. Damn, took her to the basement too? Fuck your basement, dude.
Off to my right. There's this Jenny.
Yeah, I found one
To
over
the
here
left.
too. It's halfway done already.
Oh,
Oh, he's right behind us.
yep. Oh, fuck. Oh. Fuck you and your goddamn iron grasp, you little bitch.
How do I get to the basement?
Yeah, there's two of us down here. Oh no. I'm gonna get my struggle points, bitch.
I'm trying to figure out how to get down there.
I wouldn't even worry about it. I mean, we're all fucked.
Sorry. Damn, he one-hitted me. Yeah, that's right. Hang on. I'll find somewhere you can't find me. And then I'm going to recover. Oh, he's got Deer Stalker.
Does he?
He's got to.
I'm fucked.
No, Deer Stalker only works if you're on the ground. Shit, I've almost wiggled out of him. Shit. Keep fixing Jenny's. I'm gonna see if I can pull myself off. Pointless, slippery meat. I got a 2-tiered slippery meat. It didn't do shit for me. You fixing another generator?
No.
You gonna need to get the hatch.
Find one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't come for me. I'm almost dead. And here I go.
Yeah, I need to get 2 more freaking generators, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it.
No, you don't. I think you just need 1 more, but it may automatically do it now that you're the last one. Yeah. But remember, it's probably near the round window somewhere. Oh yeah, it's gonna make you do 1 more.
And I'm hurt, so...
Yeah, 1 hit, you're gonna go down. There's 1 off to your right. Oh, but shit, that's right there at the building. Don't go for that one. The one we were working on, it, unless he broke it, it's almost done, but that's where he caught us at and kept going back to. I thought we got 2 generators done. Oh, he broke it. It's gonna be back to square one. Killed it again. Oh, damn it. There's a hook you were right under. He's gonna take you back to the basement, fucking wiggle your ass off.
Yeah, he's got iron grass.
I almost wiggled out of it. Oh no, he's taking you up on the rock. Oh, that sucks. Damn. I don't know how I ended up with the most points. Alright. Do I want to level her up or do I want to go for Meg? Because I was working on Meg, wasn't I? You don't know. I don't know. Alright, let's switch to Meg. Meg! Yeah, I was working on Meg. Because I got her the botany knowledge. That's all I can do for her. I have to get a hacksaw, 5,000 points, and then I could be level 25. What do you have? Quick and Quiet unlocks at level 30. Okay, 30, 35, and then this one's already unlocked? Have I unlocked Adrenaline? I don't think I have. I don't know. Like, I don't understand it. The Shrine of Secret shit. Alright, well, either way, it's fucking bedtime like a motherfucker.
Yep.
Alright, TK, well, thanks for playing for a while. And,
Yeah.
shit, maybe tomorrow night, but I'm not gonna get out till midnight, so we'll see. But yeah, call them tomorrow and see what they say.
Yep, that's what I plan on doing.
Alrighty. Well, have a good night, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Alright, bye. Alright, anybody still watching, have a good night, and we'll see you next time.